Hey guys, Jamgear here. Today we're reacting to the Rowdy Ruff Boys, the original violins by, if I'm pronouncing this correct, Sweeney? Yeah, this- I've heard, well, I've grown up on the pop of girls, so I kind of know what the Rowdy Ruff Boys are. But given how these recent edits are, there are a lot of people that make them out to be more dangerous than them be. So let's see what this is all about.
Yo, it's Swiggy. Menaces. The ones who are about chaos, debauchery, and straight up violence. And today, I am here to tell you about the original YNs. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rowdy Ruff Boys. The only ones who beat the Powerpuff Girls so bad that they was about to quit being superheroes. And here is their story. Welcome to the city of Townsville, where once again Mojo Jojo is out here destroying the city on a regular Tuesday. But while he's blasting buildings to pieces, here comes none other than the Powerpuff Girls, who put him in a blender and land him in prison.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Where, for whatever reason, he's able to make bail and be out next week, destroying the city again, and rinse and repeat. The citizens of Townsville must have some God-tier insurance because buildings be getting leveled on a weekly basis by
That's something we never think about, like how the powers of free will. But then there's two factors to this. Number one, the girls are there to help. And two, they also live in a world where there's a lot of superheroes. If it's anything like Marvel, you have damage control. So I would assume in the same universe as Poppers, there is that. Especially when you have to think about the fact that Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, they all exist in the same world. Just in and around different times, more specifically to Jack, because Jack happens in the past and the future. Well, Dexter and them, although at the crossover, I don't count what are Dexter's and Pop Girls crossover, but they should be around the same time, but just two different places.
this evil monkey that keeps getting out of jail for some reason. I say, fire the mayor. So after the Powerpuff Girls throw Mojo Jojo in jail again, Mojo done had it up to here with them girls. And that's when he starts plotting how to fight fire with fire. Mojo done made it up in his mind that he gotta make his version of the Powerpuff Girls. So he grabs some sweaty ass hairs from one of the prisoners, some escargot out of the prison kitchen, cause I guess they can just eat good while they locked up, and rips the tail off the dog that is the prison guard?
Bruh.
That explains why
Okay.
this nigga gets out every week if this is y'all's prison guard. So now Mojo has all that he needs except Chemical X, which, listen here, apparently is equivalent to just shitty toilet water. And when he drops the ingredients into the toilet, they fuse together to become the Rowdy Ruff Boys. And off the rip, they about to beat Mojo's ass for touching them. So Mojo tells them that they don't want to beat him up, they want to beat.
And it's funny enough, it makes sense how he was able to make them. Because for those of you who don't know, Mojo was the lab assistant to Professor Plutonium. Or a lab monkey, I don't remember exactly, but it was because of him that the girls got created. He saw everything that the professor was doing. He saw all of it. He is the cause of the power of girls and why they exist. So because of it, Mojo could easily make Rowdy Ruff Boys.
Beat up the Powerpuff Girls, and them boys get so excited that they bust Mojo Jojo out of jail and start making their way to the Powerpuff Girls. So back in the city of Townsville, the girls are over there beating up yet another giant monster who's destroying the town for the 8th time this week. And after they beat Monster 627 up, the Rowdy Ruff Boys pull up, introduce themselves, and start throwing hands. Bro, they were literally over there for like 1 second. And the next thing you know, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup are on the side of a building. Now after they get slammed through the wall, Buttercup gets pissed off and runs up and beats Brick ass into a dumpster just to get jumped by Butch and Boomer. And boy, Buttercup was getting beat, stomped out, punched up. So Blossom and Bubbles help Buttercup, and it's back to throwing hands. But this time they turned the tables around and put them boys into a wall. And now begins the crash out. Them boys is so pissed to the point that they blitz all three of the girls, pummel them in their faces, and beat their ass into the ground. Brother man, it's like they in Dragon Ball Z. So the girls do their own version where they kick their ass into the ground, and this just starts all out war. They was out here scrapping, destroying property, buildings, people's cars. Nigga Buttercup hit this nigga with a couch out of a building. But ultimately, by the end of this, the Powerpuff Girls get slammed into the stairs of Town Hall. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to bring y'all back because I got to prep y'all for this. Y'all have seen me talk about some wild stuff on this channel. Y'all have seen cities get leveled. Y'all have seen people get killed. But what you're about to see next is what I call downright demonic, because the Rowdy Ruff boys grabbed a school bus full of kids, a plane full of people, and a boat full of motherfuckers and chucked them at the girls trying to kill them in the middle of the city. Brother man, they gave zero fucks about anybody's livelihood.
It's been a while since I watched this. I don't remember them grabbing people in different transportations. Okay, this is quite... Hey, it's funny to go back and watch some of the old cartoons. Some of the things you miss as a grown-up now is crazy.
On any of them things. So the girls decide that they gotta move this fight out of the city, and them boys chase them down and turn on the afterburners and blow past them with colorful fart clouds. And before y'all get in the comments and say it wasn't farts, they was talking about eating burritos. Yeah, they farted up in their face. And it was so bad that the girls couldn't see or breathe, and that's when them boys charged up the ultimate on them girls. Them boys had the lightning spark, and they slammed their ass in the middle of Townsville into a grave. They hit them so hard, it looked like it set off a nuke in the middle of the city. Brother, they had people stepping up crying like them girls were actually dead. Even the narrator was sitting up crying because he thought this was the end of the dang series. So the girls finally wake up and fly out of the crater, and they got beat so bad that they was ready to throw in the towel on superhero life because that was their first actual L. But Miss Bellum fine ass, Lord, they didn't have to make her look like that. God damn.
I admire that she looked like that. I thought nothing of it as a child. I find it very stupid that the new series that they made cut her out because they were alluding to the fact that she may be sleeping with the mayor. I never got that. I understand as a grown up how it looks, but it's not okay. So you're going to remove Miss Bellum because of that, but then have the club of girls twerking, underage girls twerking. That makes no sense.
Anyway, Miss Bellum gives them the hack. If they want to beat them boys, they just gotta be girls. And this is what I call fucking bullshit. So they pull up on the Rowdy Ruff boys, and the Rowdy Ruff boys think that they finna beat their ass again. But, you know, when they walk out of Mojo Jojo's tower, the girls are looking at them with the batted eyes and the beat face, and they fly up slowly to them, kiss them on the cheek, and the boys have a fucking meltdown and explode. That was it. They got kissed and they exploded. And that was the end of the Rowdy Ruff boys. Well, it should be, but subscribe if you're new, watch this video next, and join me next week for part.
So, God know they came back. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, like and leave a comment, I will react to the second part. Because they came back, and the one thing I remember, that same kiss bullcrap did not work. So, if you want to see the next video, like, subscribe, and hit that thumbs up button. I will see you guys next time.